welcome back my beautifuls, back to yet another video. If you don't know already, my name is Tashay. I'm a makeup artist from South London. Hey girl, and welcome to the channel, welcome to the family. Today's video is going to be literally a very quick, simple, beginner friendly makeup tutorial. Literally makeup in 20 minutes. It literally took me 20 minutes to do my face today. Literally. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the tutorial. I'm gonna dive straight into the video and let you guys know how it is I achieved this look. I did do my eyebrows off camera, so if you want a video for that, you have to thumbs up this video. I'm so sorry, but I'm new here. Let's dive straight into this video. Moisturizer. I'm using the Too Faced SPF moisturizer. Literally gonna use a squirt of it. This is one squirt of the Too Faced moisturizer that I'm using. It's really, really nice. Especially if you want the dewy finish, I would 100% recommend this foundation. For this video, I am going in with my favourite primer, the Milk Hydro primer. I'm going with 2 squirts and I place that all over my face, mainly on my nose. It's foundation time. I'm going to be using my favourite foundation, NARS, in the shade Tahoe. So for this step, literally go in with any of your favourite foundations and you use a brush or use a beauty blender. This time around, I want this to be like a very easy, tutorial for you guys. So this time around, I am going to be using a beauty blender because that's like the easiest way to blend out the foundation. You can't go wrong. Like, it will do the blending for you. All you have to do is just pat it into your skin. So I like to warm up the foundation on my hands and I'll use my finger to apply that to my face. Literally just dot it around, like so. Again, you don't even need so much. This is going to be an easy tutorial. So the most that you would need for this probably is around 2 to 3 squirts. I'm going to go in with my Cocoa Beauty Blender from Beauty Bay. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. Please bear in mind, if you use any of the links in the description box, they are all affiliate links. So I may receive a small coin for it. It doesn't affect the price, so have fun. Anyways, I'm going in with my cocoa sponge and I'm just going to use the bottom of it because it's nice and rounded. Again, you can't go wrong. If you don't have a cocoa sponge, I would say go in with the Real Technique sponge. The Real Technique used to be my favourite sponge. It still is, but it's not my first favourite sponge. So, going in with my sponge, I'm literally going to just dab the foundation into my skin. Anything that's left over on your hands, you can literally just dab it into the beauty blender, back into the skin. Make sure when you're using a beauty blender, the beauty blender is clean and the beauty blender is damp. You need to go into your shower room, your bathroom, and literally wet that beauty blender. It needs to expand in size. This was very small. It needs to expand in size, and that's when you know it's ready for use. I'm going to be using the NARS Radiant Concealer in the shade Custard, and I'm going to highlight underneath my eyes, tiny bit on my chin and everywhere else that I did mention. A shade that's 2 to 3 shades lighter than your foundation colour. That way you can literally, have the highlight effect. If you're trying to go for that very, very bright under eye, I would say probably 5 shades down. That's just me being honest. Again, this may seem as if it is very much bright. A lot of my clients may think that this is like, oh my gosh, it's too much. It's not going to look like this. You're going to blend it out. You have the foundation here also. It's not going to be too much. If you feel like this is a step that you can't If you feel like this is a step that you can't bring yourself to do, you can always go in with a second concealer, which I'm going to go in this video. If you feel like this may be a bit too bright for you, you can always go in with a second concealer, and the second concealer being a shade lighter than your actual foundation shade. So I'm going to go in with the NARS Radiant Concealer in the shade Caramel. This is slightly darker than the one that I've already used. And this is just going to make sure that it's not so much. This is going to be literally an easy way to do your makeup, but quick and soft. So this is what it looks like when you use a concealer that's more closer to your skin tone. I'm going to blend this all out for you now so you can see what it looks like. Again, I'm going to use the Beauty Blender. The Beauty Blender is going to be your best friend. The Beauty Blender is literally quick, very straightforward, helps you blend. I would say it can be better than using brushes, but it all depends on your preference. I don't mind using both. I'm going to use the Beauty Blender now to blend out all of my highlighted areas. I always start with my chin, then my forehead, then underneath here. Only because the longer that you leave underneath the eyes, the more it will thicken up, depending on what concealer you're using. If you're going to use a matte, I wouldn't say wait for it to, dry up slightly so it can get thicker, only because it will literally dry up, and then when you blend it out, it's not going to move as nice as any other concealer would, if you know what I mean. Don't swipe as well, you're literally just tapping. Like, you're tapping it is going to blend it. Again, because of my hairstyle, I'm going to squeeze the Beauty Blender and get right in there. So I went back in with another concealer just to highlight further underneath my eyes. You don't have to use so much if you decide that you want to go back in and highlight more underneath your eyes. Next step, I'm going in with some setting powder. I am going to use my Beauty Blender. You can use the Beauty Blender for practically everything, literally. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier setting powder in the shade Translucent, and I'm going to set everywhere it is that I have highlighted. I leave my setting powder to bake for a bit, and I'm going to move on to bronzing my face. I'm going to be using the Morphe palette to bronze and blush my face, only because I want this video to be a very quick video for you guys. So if you're in a rush, you can literally get your makeup done in 20 to 30 minutes. This is what the Morphe contour palette that I'm using. This is the Morphe face palette in the shade 8R. It comes with a bunch of bronzers alongside blushes. Absolutely one of my favourite palettes to bronze my face with. I'm going to use my angled La Roque brush, nice little angled brush here, and I'm literally going to just tap into the third shade in the palette. Remember that your face is slightly still wet from the foundation and we didn't set there. So what we're going to do is we're going to literally just tap this into the face, like if we're in a rush, literally. But we're bronzing, please bear in mind we're bronzing. We're going to tap it in and then circle motions. so like this. Tap it so that it's setting the foundation. Perfect. Circle motions. Oh, this is cute already. That's cute. That's all you have to do, literally. Damn, who would have thought making YouTube videos would be so hard? The camera just cut out. It just cuts out. Cuts out just like that. I'm so annoyed because I've been sitting here just talking to myself. But get up, no footage. It's okay, we go again. So guys, I went ahead and I did my mascara off camera now. Very upset about that, but it's okay, we move. I'm gonna go on to my lips. So I applied a nude eyeliner to underneath my eyes. Again, that is totally optional, you don't have to. It literally is 30 seconds of your time, especially if it's a cream one, you can literally just whoops, in and out quickly. I'm gonna go in with my favorite brown lip liner. So when you do your lips, go in with your favorite brown lip liner. I'm using the MAC Cork shade and I'm about to line, well, I'm gonna overline my lips because I prefer my lips to be slightly a bit bigger than what they are. I think you kind of get the drift. Let me quickly check that this is recording. Okay, so we're still recording, I'm happy. The next thing that you're gonna do is go in with a lipstick, preferably like a nude, so it can be like a nude pink, a nude beige, a nude brown, something nice that you know that is like an everyday wear lipstick. I'm gonna be using my MAC lipstick in shade Peach Stock. From here, it's totally in your hands now whether you want to apply gloss or if you don't. I would say apply gloss, why not? I'm going to be using the Maybelline gloss in the shade Reef, so that's number 6, and I'm just going to apply this on top of my lipstick. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I really am enjoying this because regardless of my camera cutting out, take away that time for my camera cutting out, this has taken me 20 minutes to do. I know. As you can see, I literally applied highlight as well when the camera cut out, and I was explaining that I'm going in with the Illamasqua highlight in the shade Epic. It looks like this. It is slightly darker than me, but I did go in with a highlighter that was going to even it out. However, I do want to apply just a tad bit more. I did go a bit ham with my nose. Again, you don't really have to apply highlight if you don't want to apply highlight, but just to give that nice little, oh my gosh, I actually tried to do my makeup today and I put all of these products on Illusion, like just to, I don't know if people think like that, but I've seen people think, oh my gosh, she had a lot of makeup, she looks so pretty, la la la. I wonder how long it took her. It actually just took you 20 minutes. So I would literally just go in with just the tiniest amount of the Illamasqua highlight. Before the camera cut out, I was saying as well that I wanted the highlight to be very soft and I wanted it to blend nicely into my bronzer. I didn't apply any hair before, so I'm going to apply some hair. But lastly, To finish off the look, go in with your favourite setting spray and literally spray your face. This is the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this look. I actually really do apologise yet again for the camera cutting out. There's always something happening ever since I decided that, yeah, let me get up and actually take YouTube seriously. Something happens. But again, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. I really much appreciate you so much. Give this video a thumbs up, please, especially if you would like the eyebrow tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Join me on my journey. I'd love to have you here. Remember to follow me on Instagram, #tasheebeauty. The rest of my Instagram details, especially my makeup page. And if you want to book me as a makeup artist, everything is all in the description box alongside the products that I have used today. Thank you guys again for tuning into the video, watching it. It was absolutely amazing having you. And I'll see you again next Tuesday. I'll see you again next Wednesday. Thank you again so much. Bye. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, and without further ado, here's how I got this look.